It's Friday, May 1st, and I'm in San Francisco, just like the rest of California, but only San Francisco. It's day 45. Throughout California, it's day 43. So last week, I mentioned 66 vital motions. But I'm sure some of you are not familiar with the 66 vital motions, especially if you haven't trained with me. So this week, or today, I decided I'll go ahead and make a quick video for you to give you some outline of the 66 vital motions so you can start using it to help unlock all that adhesion buildup in your body so that your body can start becoming more fluid, because I know most of us are sitting around, and as we sit around, those layers that slide against each other are starting to stick, and as we get up and try to move, we feel a little stiff. So this will help you return that liquid state somewhat and get you a little bit more fluid. It'll be the beginning of being fluid. But what I recommend is you do it every day when you roll out of bed. You start off with your hands at shoulder height, and we're just going to take a step forward and reach out. Going backwards, we start the same way. Take a step back, drop the hips, and then swing the arms. Okay, that's going forward and backwards. Now that's one plane. Now, let's go in the lateral plane or the frontal plane. So for this, we want our hands overhead, and we want to step out. And as we step out, our hips are going to go out. And as our hips go out, the rest of the body collapses along with the head. Now we want to use the eyes just like we did going forward and backwards. So we're going to watch the thumbs, and that helps the trunk go into a natural bend. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now, going in the opposite direction, we want to cross over. So, this is a lateral movement, opposite side. Okay, so let's put those two together. Start in the front. And that's the first two axes. Now let's pull in the third, which is the transverse or rotation. So we're going to start with our hands out in front. And we're going to take a step to 135 degrees. And then swing arms around. And in the opposite direction. And now we cross over. And rotate. And we come to the front. And that's it for mobility. Let me make this point. The advantage of doing this every day is that we're going to train the body or retrain our soft tissue or fascia to become more pliable. So as our bones move in real space, opposing bones create a relative joint motion. So all of that motion creates soft tissue movement or lengthening of the fascia. And repeating that every day, just imagine pulling something that's tough to pull, but if you do it every day, it'll start loosening up. The body's no different. Or if you take a plastic bag and you start pulling on it, you'll begin to see how the plastic bag lengthens. Now, if you take a day off, then what's going to happen is that that soft tissue, that fascia is going to get tighter, and those layers that slide, or they're going to develop some adhesions in between. You can think of it as fuzz. And when you try to get up and move again, it's going to feel a little stiff until that area heats up and starts to move more freely. First half was mobility, second half is stability. Now, typically we would do mobility, then stability. But for the purpose of this video, just take sections and learn one plane at a time until you feel comfortable with all the planes. And then every morning when you roll out of bed, take about 3 to 5 minutes to complete your 66 vital motions. Okay, hopefully this helped. And if you have any questions, go ahead and DM me, and I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. Take care now.